everyone. I'm here to talk about my team's research prospectus. Our team's research prospectus revolved around the topic of branding in education. Through our literature review and our wiki literature review, we came across some attributes that students use when they are considering a school's brand. And so we thought that it would be a good idea to research the popularity, I guess you could say, of some particular attributes that we found in the literature to see which criteria students use when they're selecting a school and how that criteria can relate back to how universities can brand themselves to attract potential students. So our research hypothesis really revolved around 5 criteria that we came up with, which was student life, academics, financial aid that was offered, athletics, and school prestige. So we decided that we would do a survey for students, and then we also decided that it would be interesting if we surveyed parents regarding the same criteria to see if they had different responses. Because one of the things that was interesting in the literature as well was that parents and students most likely view different attributes of a university when they are selecting a college. So we thought it would be interesting to survey both the students and the parents and see if there were, any significant differences in the attributes that they considered when choosing a college. We also left in the survey some open-ended questions so that we could get some qualitative data to determine if the attributes that we picked were really the attributes that students consider, or if there were other attributes that that came out of the survey that maybe we didn't consider. We also used a mixed mixed methods approach for the research, because we were doing some Likert scale questions, but we were also doing some open-ended questions. So we knew that we could quantitatively analyze the Likert scale answers, but that the open-ended questions would be more qualitative in nature, and so we'd have to look at that in a different way. So we used a mixed methods approach. For our sampling, we decided we were going to sample high school seniors and their parents, so we tried to narrow the focus to the most, the biggest group of potential college students. Of course, there are other potential college students, but we didn't include those in the study. So, additional studies could be done to, address those other populations. So that was kind of a synopsis of what we decided might be some worthwhile research, especially to colleges and universities who are trying to develop their brand or revamp their brand, because that's their main tool that they use to attract students, and it's what connects the student to their university. So we thought, doing some research on what criteria, what attributes students look at the most when choosing a university would be something that was worthwhile.